Okay, so now we have our server up and running, and I'm going to set the scale factor to 150 so it's easier for you to see, and then I'm going to log in. And when you log in, you will see that you have a number of packages that need to be installed and updates that need to be done. I've already done those, but the way I did them was sudo apt-get update, and that loads down a list of what's the most recent files that should be installed. Then you do sudo apt-get upgrade, and mine is up to date, so it doesn't need to do anything. Then sudo apt-get dist upgrade, and all is done. At that point, you should probably reboot the machine. So sudo shutdown -r now is the command to reboot, and it shuts down, and then it starts back up again. And then I'm going to install one more thing here. I'm going to install Build Essential so that we have it. And again, it's already been installed on the system, but so for you it will take longer to run these installs. You can go get a cup of coffee if you need it. And then sudo apt-get install Build Essential. And again, it's already installed. Our next step will be to make the Git directory, cd into the Git directory, git clone https github.com/charliecalvert/JsObjects. So go ahead and install JsObjects, and then cd into the JsObjects utility, set up Linux box directory, and run Ubuntu setup, and choose A, run all, and I'll just do pause while it's doing that. And then when that's done, you can choose X to exit out of there, and you can see that it asks you to run source on your bash RC, and you do that, and when things are done, you can check it by typing JO to make sure that it takes you someplace, in which case you're probably. The next step might be to set up your SSH key. I should probably automate this part of it too. Inside this setup, so I typed SLB to get back to the setup Linux directory, which you can do quickly once you've got JsObjects installed. And now you can see that there's a setup SSH script, and go ahead and run that, and we'll create a key for ourselves, and I'm not putting a password on it, although it would not be a bad idea to do so. And that's the fruit of our labor right there. So now at this stage, what we want to do is find out our IP address, which you can see is 192.168.2.34. So you should probably check here in your VirtualBox, go to the settings for it, and on network, make sure you're set to bridged adapter, not NAT. If you were set to NAP, I would reboot your system and get your IP address. Don't get one that starts with 10.00, okay? So now I'm going to open up a Windows shell and enter the Windows subsystem for Linux, and I'm going to do SSH copy ID. So now I'm going to open up a Windows shell. I'm going to enter the Windows subsystem for Linux. I'm going to go to my .ssh directory, and I'm going to run that command, which will copy the ID over to the other machine, BC user, and we're good. We're done. Thank you.